I know I'm not the only one who's fascinated with characters who wield swords, specifically in anime. The art, the style, the movement behind it is eloquent. So let's dive all into that.
Christ's love isn't like everybody else's love. It's not like the world's love. The world's love loves you when you do things right or when you do things with them. But as soon as you make a mistake, they take that love away. But what I've experienced with the love of Christ is that it loves first. It loves through wrongdoing. It loves when you shouldn't be loved anymore. It's unconditional. And that's the love that I believe is going to change the world and has changed me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Micaiah. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black.
Yo, Sasha here. Excuse me? Supermodels do not fly business class. Now, I'm not gonna demand a private jet, but I think Jag could at least spring for first class.
And today I am bringing you all another video diving into with my Arizona. I know I'm not the only one who is very fascinated with characters, specifically anime characters who wield swords. I am obsessed with like samurai culture and all of that. If I'm blessed to go to Japan, I would love to do like a samurai class and all of that because I'm just so fascinated with people that wield swords. And your different characters such as Zoro, Afro Samurai, all the characters from Samurai Champloo, and the list goes on, where I just am so fascinated with people who wield swords, and I just want to dive into that. Why are they so captivating? Why are they so interesting? But before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're new, hey, and if you're a returner, I really, truly appreciate the love. I don't take it for granted for you all clicking on this video. So I thank you, and I thank you. And for all who are new, you should know I do an array of topics. I am extremely diverse. I love more nerdy topics, I love nostalgic topics, and I love more conscious topics. And I dibble and dabble within vlogs. So if you're interested in any of those aspects, if you're very diverse, such as myself, then you'll most definitely love it over here. And you can find the specific things you like in the playlist section. And if you get the chance, please check out my social media platforms down within the description box, where I display my passion for fashion along with other interests that I have. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Characters who wield swords have a captivating allure, particularly in anime and storytelling. Figures like Afro Samurai, Zoro, Zabuza, Mugen, and Jin possess a presence that goes beyond mere fighting. They represent philosophy, solitude, and identity. For characters such as Afro, Zoro, Zabuza, Mugen, and Jin, the sword transcends being merely a weapon. It embodies an extension of their identity. It mirrors their discipline, trauma, and personal code. Afro Samurai's sword represents more than just vengeance. It symbolizes his suffering and heritage. Each strike is with burden of grief in the relentless quest for meaning. Zoro's swords symbolize loyalty and honor. Each blade narrates a piece of his journey, particularly the one connected to his deceased childhood friend. His skill in swordship embodies the fulfillment of a promise. Mugen's sword is untamed and unconventionally just like him. It symbolizes freedom and defiance against tradition. Jin's sword symbolizes order, heritage, and equilibrium, a stark contrast to Mugen's disorder. Zabuza's enormous sword represents a blend of raw strength and sorrow, a ninja who started as a killer but discovered his humanity in the last moments. Every sword reflects the soul of its wielder. Mastering the sword means mastering oneself, and that's what makes them enchanting. In storytelling, the sword has consistently represented clarity and truth. Drawing the sword unveils one's truth. Mastering it means overcoming one's ego. These individuals adhere to a code rather than convenience. Their struggles are not just with foes, but also with their own inner things that they battle, their inner demons, their histories, fears, and ethical limits. This is why those who wield swords often possess calm, introspective natures. They are thinkers in the guise of warriors. Sword characters embody a silent contradiction. They represent both death and discipline. The blade has the power to shield or annihilate. It can slice through deception or take a life. The duality compels them to perpetually examine morality. Afro grapples with the conflict between vengeance and peace. Zoro balances his loyalty with his personal ambitions. Jean and Mugen represent the timeless interplay of chaos and tranquility. The blade embodies contradiction. It serves to protect, yet can also destroy. It has the power to deliver justice or extinguish innocence. This is why sword-wielding characters frequently grapple with moral dilemmas. Afro contemplates revenge, Zabuza discovers compassion, Jean and Mugen represent chaos and order, achieve harmony with each other. Their connection to violence shapes their humanity. They are individuals of violence in pursuit of inner peace, and the paradox renders them beautifully tragic. Sword wielders are frequently solitary figures, drifters navigating through existence with a quiet determination. Their solitude is not a sign of loneliness. It represents discipline. They are not in search of approval. They are in pursuit of mastery. This explains why many of these characters exude that lone wolf vibe. They don't require words to convey their emotions. Their silence speaks volumes about their beliefs. Each battle transforms into a dialogue, and every adversary serves as a mirror. This manner in which they handle their swords reflect how they interact with the world. We find these characters captivating as they represent balance, a blend of grace and danger, calmness and chaos. They serve as a reminder that power doesn't need to be boisterous. Genuine strength is thoughtful, intentional, and profoundly human. They embody contradictions. Fighters who grasp the essence of restraint, assassins who yearn for peace, and rebels who uphold honor. Within them, we witness something eternal, the struggle for identity, meaning, and tranquility amidst the chaos of this world. The sword is more than just a weapon. It serves as a reflection. Afro, Zoro, Zabuza, Mugen, and Jean illustrate that swordsman's journey is not solely about defeating foes, but about self-discovery. We hold them in a high regard as they represent harmony, a blend of chaos and tranquility, strength and fragility. They serve as a reminder that true power doesn't need to be boisterous. It's all about precision. It's about understanding the right moment to act and the right moment to retreat. Perhaps it's not solely about the sword. Perhaps it's about the transformation the sword compels you to undergo in the grasp of individuals like Afro, Zoro, Zabuza, Jean, and Mugen. The sword represents not violence, it embodies truth. Yeah, so I'm just so fascinated with characters that wield swords, and I love the art and the beauty behind it. Is because that's why I love how Samurai Champloo incorporated how wielding a sword and that style of fighting is also like a dance and a rhythm to it, which made it very interesting and captivating. And I was like, hold on. I just have always been interested in characters that wield swords. So if you all have any like anime recommendations with characters who wield swords, or a lot of those samurai shows, then I most definitely love to check it out. But I even love the Boondocks franchise, and I love when they show Huey like in that samurai kind of essence, and the scenes are so fire. What I think it boils down to for me is that it really is a dance and an art to it, and I love dance. I love choreography and all that different kind of stuff. So seeing that within the action and combining the two, I find to be very beautiful. Just the way you move, like even when you see Zoro move, especially with him wielding three swords. He's literally, I would say he's my second favorite character in One Piece. I think first for me, as of right now, because I'm still watching it, I'm still in the early stages, is Chopper, but Zoro most definitely takes that number 2 spot for me right now. But he's just so fire, and I really think that's what it boils down to, is that I really enjoy like the art and the style behind it and the coordination to be able to fight and still move with the sword in such a beautiful way. So I know I'm not the only one. So if you all enjoy characters who wield swords, please let me know those different characters down within the comments section. I thank you all for sharing this moment with me, and leave your thoughts and perspectives, but let's remember to always be respectful down within the comments section. reflection. And I want you all to remember that you are loved by the God who created the universe. He made you for such a special purpose. So let your light shine bright and do not ever dim it. So I'll check you all out in the next video. Stay blessed, everyone.